अब एक ऐसी शख्सियत जिसके बारे में आप सब ने सुना है, हर किसी ने कहा है, मैं उनके बारे में कुछ नहीं कहना चाहूँगा क्योंकि आप सब जानते हैं। सिर्फ इतना कहूँगा, सिर्फ एक वाक्य कहूँगा कि मंडल कमीशन की अनुशंसाओं के लागू होने के बाद इस देश में ओबीसी को जो कुछ भी मिलता रहा है आज तक, उसकी जड़ में अगर जाएंगे तो वो नाम मिलेगा जिसकी चर्चा आज हम कर रहे हैं और जिनको हम यहाँ पर सम्मानित कर रहे हैं, जिनको बुलाना चाह रहे हैं। वह नाम और कोई नहीं है, वो नाम है जी करुणानिधि। जी करुणानिधि, जी करुणानिधि। सर, प्लीज कम and say something about so many things you are having. Come sir. आप सबसे निवेदन है, मनोयोग से सुनेंगे। आप जहां कहीं भी हैं, आप सब सभागार में आ जाएं।
Vanakkam, good evening, namaskar to everyone. At the outset, I congratulate the Union Bank OBC Association Uttar Pradesh State Unit for celebrating this Silver Jubilee, 25 years of social justice commitment to the backward classes of this Uttar Pradesh state under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Amritanshu and his team. My hearty congratulations to you from our All India Union Bank OBC Employees Welfare Association. Respected Shri Bhuvan Bhushan Kamalji, Honorable Member of the National Commission for Backward Classes, our Honorable Executives, Girish Joshi, General Manager, Varanasi Zone, Sumit Srivastava, General Manager, Lucknow Zone, Mr. S.K. Singh, Deputy Zonal Head of Varanasi Zone, my brother Vikrant Veer, IPS Deputy Commissioner of Police, our regional heads, Mr. Sansar Chand, and other regional heads on the dais, our former General Secretaries, Madam Malarkodi, Ravi Kumar, and our former President of the Corporation Bank OBC Association, Mr. Parameshwar Rao, Office Bearers of our All India Union Bank, Office Bearers of Union Bank Uttar Pradesh State Unit, and my dear brothers and sisters. It is really a wonderful evening today that we are assembled here to convey our best wishes and greetings to our Uttar Pradesh State Unit, who has completed 25 years of its journey to achieve social justice for our OBC people of this area. And when they complete this 25 years, they have taken upon a task of forming a trust in the name of Empower and buying a piece of land to construct a hostel for the backward class students to study here in this land. When I saw this initiative by Dr. Amritanshu and his team, I look back upon 100 years back. In 1912, in our Madras state, at that time it was called Madras state, people of the backward classes, whenever they come to Chennai, presently called Chennai, that time Madras, to study in colleges, the Presidency College, which is the oldest institution of our country, started in 1854. There was no hostels available to them, and they were not allowed to remain in the hostels of other communities also. So leader Dr. Nadesanar, a doctor by profession, he thought about that these people has to stay in Chennai means we should provide an accommodation for them he started the Dravidian hostel in 1912. So students from various parts of Tamil Nadu were able to come and study. They were able to stay in Chennai and study in the colleges. Like that, the movement started in 1912 in Tamil Nadu. Today, the entire country, the gross enrollment ratio of Tamil Nadu is 53% as against the average of India 26%. Double the number. Because the Dravidian movement gave the focus only on education. That is the knowledge on which the people have to come up and live together in a harmonious manner, for which our great leaders today, they all offered floral tributes to Tandai Periyar, the social revolutionary, who is the beacon of the social justice. We may have differences on his various other thoughts on religion or God or something, but the entire concept of the social revolution is on social justice only. From the time he started his public life in 1919 till his end of his life in 1973, he continuously worked for social justice. But the Dravidian movement in Tamil Nadu provided 100% reservation for all the communities, including the upper caste. It was challenged after independence in 1950, citing the constitutional provisions, and was struck down by the Supreme Court of India, the reservation policy that was practiced in Tamil Nadu. So Periyar came in front and fought for the rights of the people that compelled the union government headed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and Baba Sahib Ambedkar was a law minister, to bring the first constitutional amendment, Article 15(4), to provide reservation in education, not only for Tamil Nadu, throughout the country. So today, when any backward class or scheduled caste or tribes or any citizen getting a reservation on education, it was of the relentless fight given by Tandai Periyar. We should not forget that. So this stadium, this stage has remembered his contribution. I congratulate the team for having paid the floral tributes to Tandai Periyar. When we are assembling here, when we are celebrating the 25 years of a state body, we have to look upon, he has already narrated the various achievements that have been coming, but we have to achieve a lot more. We have not attained the even 27% in all the areas. I have provided the data of the executives of the various sectors to our honorable member. We can find from that as we go from ladder, from the lower level to the top level, the percentage comes down only. Even in the Union Bank of India, at the level of general managers, the representation of OBC is not to the required level, even 27%. Because there is no reservation in promotion as is being given to the SC/ST, our brothers. So I would request our honorable member to give you a serious thought about this reservation policy, to provide reservation in promotion for the OBC employees. Otherwise, even after another 25 years, we may assemble here and we may say the same data also. If you take about all the public sector banks, today we are having 12 public sector banks after post-merger. At the level of general managers, we are just 2%. Even at the level of DGMs, I am telling the entire banking scenario, 2% only. Similarly, in the insurance companies. Similarly, the Group A post at the level of secretary level. We are having 89 secretaries in the central services. OBC representation is 0. So this is the position as of 2023, when the nation is celebrating the 75 years of independence. So when we assemble here, we have to debate these matters seriously. Why we are remaining like this? What are the causes and what are the solutions? For which only this platform is assembled here. Tomorrow we are having the general body where these matters will be deliberated. But on this occasion, when our honorable member of the National Commission for Backward Classes, who is not an ordinary member, he has been given the status of a union minister of state level, rank level. It is not an ordinary level member. He has got the powers to summon anybody, to inquire into the matters. Any discrimination, he has got the powers to inquire. Such is the power, constitutional power was vested by the present government headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, which we want to thank him also. When we met our honorable member recently to invite him to participate in our National Federation Social Justice Seminar, he was so positive. First time I was meeting him, because he joined as a member in March 2023. Thereafter, there was no occasion to meet. So recently we met him. When we met him first time, the response from him was so encouraging, so motivating for us that yes, here is a member to take care of our OBC matters sincerely and seriously. Thank you, sir, for your approach. So again, when we met after the social justice seminar, our Amritanshu invited him for this function, which he readily agreed. Despite his various programs, he committed and he has ensured that his presence is here today. Thank you very much. So I don't want to elaborate much of the time because our member has to talk and he has to leave today also by 9 o'clock train is there. So I don't want to take much of the time. But we have got certain matters, sir. As I said, we want reservation in promotion. So when we are having a reservation percentage, as per the Government of India policy, after section Article 15.4 and 16.4, education and employment, both for scheduled caste, tribes and OBCs, there should be a uniform approach, uniform facility to everybody. Percentage may differ. Because of the population, one group may get more percentage, one group may get less percentage. But the facility should be common, it should be uniform, sir. When there is a reservation promotion for our brothers of SC/ST, it has to be extended to OBCs also. When there is a quarterly meeting for the OBC SC/ST associations in the banks, there should be OBC association also should have quarterly level meetings at all the level, from central office to zonal level. What is the problem in considering that? Why you are discriminating in that? You give one meeting, two meetings, like that. Why you are discriminating? We are the number, the backward classes more than constitute 60% of the population. But we are restricted to 27% because of the Mandal Commission report citing the Supreme Court judgment of 50% ceiling. But after this EWA's 10% reservation, that 50% ceiling has been breached. Now there is no ceiling. So there is no restriction on the government to have 27% only. We can go up to beyond 50% like Tamil Nadu, where the backward classes are providing 50% reservation. So when the banks, when they are providing one facility to one association, why you are not providing to another association, sir? That I request our honorable member to kindly take up these matters. The second one is regarding this pre-promotion train. Our Amritanshu elaborated how we came from 1 day to now 5 days. But our SC/ST brothers are getting 8 days. Why one group you are giving 8 days? Why 5 days? What is the logic? We don't know. But we are not agitating on that. We are not having any hunger strike for that. But we believe in discussion. We believe in negotiations. So we request that management to consider 8 days pre-promotion training for the OBC employees appearing for promotion test in the banks also. Likewise, in all the meetings with the trade unions and officer associations, because of the guideline given by the government, one representative from the Scheduled Caste Association is being allowed to sit there along with the management. Now we request that OBC representative should also be allowed along with that management. So that is the main thing, sir. Whatever facilities we are giving to one. Sir, one thing I want to remind you and finalize my speech. In 1998, when we all started the association in the Union Bank and other sectors, we formed a national level federation. At that time, we had our president, Mr. B. Narayanasamy, who was the chief minister of Puducherry, a very committed person. Nitish Kumar was the railway minister, sir. In 1998, that Railway OBC Association came to us. Sir, we are not getting any facility. So we got the memorandum. We met Nitish Kumar at his residence in South Avenue. Myself and B. Narayanasamy, sir. We told him, sir, the SC/ST Association is a recognized association, whereas Railway OBC Association is not at all entertained. So like you have to consider, because you are a staunch supporter of social justice. Nitish Kumar listened to us. He agreed. What happened was the officials were not willing to give that. But during that, at that time, railway budget was there. So in 1998, when he read the budget, he wrote in his handwriting that all the facilities given to SC/ST Welfare Association is also extended to OBC Welfare Association in railways from central office to all the regional level. What happened was they were given office accommodation at all the levels. All meetings at par with the SC/ST Association. That was done by Nitish Kumar as the railway minister. Likewise, sir, in your period, you please take up this issue. But whatever facilities you are giving to one group, you please give it to another group. Likewise, only, sir, in Parliamentary Committee for OBC, when it came to our Mumbai, where Mr. Ganesh Singh was the chairman, we gave certain matters that this office accommodation should be given, pre-promotion training should be given, pre-recruitment training to be given. Even insurance companies, they were not giving any facility. So Ganesh Singh wrote to the Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance. Immediately DFS in 2013 issued a guideline to public sector banks and insurance companies to provide all the facilities, pre-promotion training, pre-recruitment training, office accommodation also. Like that, our honorable member has to take up these matters, and we have got other general policy matters like what caste census is there, and other matters are there. That is all bigger issue. But in respect of banking industry, in particular to Union Bank of India, I have placed some matters and request our honorable member to kindly consider. That will be a fitting tribute to our 25th year celebration. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Many, many thanks.